play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to reveal our dad joke of the day. So, for Tuesday, March 18th, happy 6-month birthday to my daughter Lily, by the way. 6-month birthday? Not really a birthday, right? Half birthday? Anyway, 6 months is a huge milestone for babies, so it's exciting. Anyway, I am a dad, so here's our dad joke. What time do ducks wake up? At the quack of dawn. All right. Well, let's start with connections here. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Kinder. Kinder, isn't there the Kinder egg? That's the only thing I know Kinder for. I mean, it's a brand, right? I wonder if we're using kind or something from that. Anyway, we've got dice, singular. That's funny. So, oh, this could be kinder. Sorry. I just realized that this could be kinder, which is probably what it is. Anyway, the dice singular is die sometimes. Depends on who you are. Anyway, oxen, special, deer, lice, unique, sheep, squid, angst. We have a lot of animals. Mice, worst, or verst, you're German. Remarkable, and shrimp. And yes, lice is an animal. Insects are animals, which I feel like a lot of people consider only vertebrates to be animals. But there's just the animal kingdom. If they're not an animal, what are they? Anyway, so, is this kinder? It could be kinder. But, like, it's weird, because, like, kinder is, like, I'm more kind. And I don't know how that works. So maybe I don't start with kinder. Dice. It slices it, dices, it makes julienne fries. Dice and lice rhyme. So does mice. Are we rhyming? I don't think there's another one. Dice and lice and mice, oh my. I mean, we got animals. We've got oxen. We've got deer. We've got lice. We've got sheep. We've got mice. We got shrimp. We got squid. Lots of animals. I don't know. Special is interesting. What are we doing with special? Special and unique? Things your mom might call you? You're the worst? That's not how worst is spelled. Remarkable is a compliment as well. Singular. Okay, so this is compliments your mom will tell you. Yeah, exceptional. All right. Yellow's out of the way at least. We still have dice, mice, and lice. I wonder if those are split up. Lice. Okay. I don't know. Like, what else would lice be other than the insect? I'm not sure. Fun fact about lice is that there are 2 separate lice species that evolved along with humans. One of them for human hair, and one of them for human clothing. And so we actually can tell when humans started wearing clothing, approximately, by looking at the genetic drift of clothing lice and to see how long ago that evolved. I think that's a really cool fact. Die as in die, right? Or a singular dice. Worst, worst is like bratwurst, right? Like, does that refer to the what am I talking about? The sausage? I'm not sure. Angst. Maybe angst is something I can look at. Teenage angst. What else would it be? Because I don't see like a synonym for angst. So like what are we doing? Are we filling in the blank? Are we using the letters in some way? Wordplay wise? It's an anagram of staying. Suppose. Okay, so it's insects anagrammed with a letter added. So it should have been gnat, G-N-A-T, but we added the S also. That's definitely what it is. Shrimp is also like an insult. Like, hey, shrimp, like you're a short person. Usually to a kid. Let's see. Sheep, deer. The other thing I was thinking about with worst is if it's a homophone of the word worst. Like, you're the worst. But would we really be having homophones of words like that? Mice is plural. 3 blind mice. Computer mice. I don't know. Oxen is interesting as well. I basically know oxen from Oregon Trail, the video game. They pull the wagons. It's just plural of ox. So mice is plural, oxen is plural, deer is its own plural, and sheep is its own plural. Plural animals, because I don't know, squids. There are 3 squids. I don't actually know. I don't think squid is its own plural. Shrimp is its own plural. So maybe it's animals that are their own plural. Deer, sheep, squid, and shrimp. And lice. Lice is an animal that's its own plural. No, louse is the singular lice. Okay, I'm going to go with animal that is its own plural. Plural animals identical to their singular forms. Wow. Okay, I got it. Blue be purplin for sure. All right. Well, I got rid of 4 of the animals, which is nice. We still have lice and mice, which are plural animals. And we have dice. One of these is supposed to be green. Kinder or kinder? Is it blank egg? I don't think it's blank egg. What's dice doing in here? Are we dicing, like chopping, or are we rolling dice? The noun or the verb? It's always the noun-verb game, right? With word games. This is interesting. Do we have any wordplay here? Like angst or kinder or kinder? I don't know. I feel like it's just kinder, right? It's not misspelled, right? Because like worst, kinder. You're the worst. You're kinder. Die. Angst. Oxen. I mean, this is a plural. Mice is a plural. Lice is a plural. Animal. But dice, no. Worst, no. Die. Don't think so. Don't think kinder. Don't think so. I don't think we're doing plural animals that aren't the same as their singular. Or even like irregular plurals. There's not another plural here. Oh, dice, I suppose. Are these irregular plurals? Louse becomes lice, ox becomes oxen, mouse becomes mice, and die becomes dice, or dice is its own plural, but I think we're going from die to dice. Huh. Let's try it. Plural words that are very different from their singular forms. Okay. Got it. That was the purple. They did the same trick twice. So kinder, worst, die, angst. This is green? So it's not like a fill in the blank or anything. It's weird that green is the one I'm not understanding. But I don't see how these relate at all. Are these just words that come from German? Is it that simple? German words. Okay. All right, I figured it out. This was a fun one. Plural words that are very different from their singular forms. Plural animals identical to their singular forms. Well, this was certainly a remarkable, singular, special, unique, exceptional puzzle. It was fun. That was interesting. I think it was hard. How hard was it though? I mean, it's really hard to rank a puzzle hard when I got it perfect, but I also struggled a bit. So I don't know. Like, are they ranking it based on how many mistakes the testers made, or are they ranking it also based on like vibes from the testers? Like how much of a struggle it was. Like, I feel like you can't have a 1 out of 5 puzzle that was at all a struggle. Even if everyone did perfect on it, it still needs to be higher than 1 out of 5 if it was, it took 10 minutes. For that reason, I'm going to give this a 3.5. They gave it a 3. Okay. I mean, I was about to say 3, and then I would just try to give myself a little bit more credit. Well, let's check the bot. We've got 369,000 games in, 51% solve rate, 5 out of 5. Not as bad as some that we've had recently, but that is a low solve rate. 51% is very low, and lots of guessing happening here. Anytime you've got this straight line down, that means people are guessing. Just statistically, because if there's skill involved, then it should be more with none, and then less with 1, less with 2, less with 3. The 4 mistakes can be a larger bar just because, had you been allowed more mistakes, it would have kept reducing. But now it's the sum of everything that's 4 or would have been more than 4. That's my theory there in terms of statistically. But the straight line down is telling me like no one is gaining skill by learning about these mistakes. No one's gaining information from these mistakes, and therefore fewer people making them. All right. Anyway, we've got a 1 in 58 for my order. So first, yellow first. I'm not surprised. It's interesting that we've got some of these other ones getting first. Yeah, it's fairly equal. Interesting. And then ever. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of people with either none. Well, 7% of people with none. We're going to see a large percentage of people, like I'm going to guess 30% with only yellow. All right, 26% is only yellow. 6% is none. Which means there's some people who got one of these but not yellow. Is there any losing game where they didn't get yellow? There's a few losing games where they didn't get yellow, like blue only. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, 26% only got yellow. 9% only got yellow and green. 3% only got yellow and blue. All right. Cool. My order is the third most common. A lot of people got green way earlier than I did. Just like these are German words. Maybe they were like some of these things are not like the others type situation where it's like I don't know what these words are, so I'm going to lock them in. But it could also just be these are German words. Actually understanding it, so who knows? We're going to see a lot of weird combinations of these animals from blue and purple. Words with one letter difference. Interesting. 16% tried dice, die, lice, mice. So seeing dice, lice, and mice, which actually do go together. So that's a 1 away. Interesting. And then just trying to figure out what the third one is, or fourth one is in there. Kinder, oxen. Oh. German words. Putting oxen in as a German word, maybe. I mean, a lot of English words come from German, so who knows? All right. So the first mistake is deer, oxen, deer, sheep, mice. Probably thinking these are the mammals in the list. And they could all be plural, so I mean that works. So yeah, I don't blame that mistake at all. And then 22% doing it again here. It's the same one, just a different order. Interesting. Okay, well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. All right, dude, come on. I'm not sure yet. San Antonio attraction to remember, the Alamo. Recurring Stallone role, Rocky. My dog's name. Stream. River? I'm not sure about that one yet. Hudson, after whom the Hudson River is named. I don't know. Loudly play as a speaker. Blast? Is it not Rocky? Sylvester Stallone is Rocky, right? Let's look at the rest of these downs. Dish that might come with a spoon and chopsticks. Oh. Spoon and chopsticks. Some kind of soup like ramen? Is this... Maybe I should just play that. This is blast. And then this is ramen. Raw blank. Color in the Crayola Hall of Fame. I don't know. Something played to avoid class. Something played to avoid class? You play sick? Huh. Eyebrow shape. Arc? I don't know eyebrow shapes. Dude, come on. Bruh. Recurring Stallone role. What else would it be? Rambo's another recurring role. I really hope I'm right about Rocky being Sylvester Stallone. I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm gonna be embarrassed if that's wrong. Stream. It is not. It is not river. I don't know Hudson. All right. Raw blank. Raw umber, maybe? What's the color? Something played to avoid class. Play hoops? I don't see how that would be it. You're playing basketball to avoid class? Eyebrow shape. Stream. Are we streaming content online or are we a river? Hudson. Uh-oh. What am I doing here? Play hoops. Oh no. How do I finish this stream? Is umber even right? Raw umber sounds like it could be a color. Raw umbra. Doesn't it sound like a color? Raw umber. I don't know this Hudson person. I don't know eyebrow shapes. Eyebrow shape are play hooky, I think is it. Seek stream. The heck? Oh no. I'm gonna check her. Not Blast. Oh, is it Blair then? Henry. That's why Creek. Okay. That's why. I thought for sure Blast would be right. Yeah, Blair works too. Arch. Arch is the eyebrow shape. And then Henry Hudson. Okay. Wow, that was, I don't know. The mini's been harder recently. Anyway, how'd you do? Okay, Sylvester Stallone did play Rocky, so this was just like, which one are you going to pick? Gotcha. All right, let's play Strands. Today's theme is grr. Okay, there's not much to go on with grr. Are we just like different animal sounds? Warning sounds. Do we have sound here? Let's see. I've got SOU. I've got south, but there's no way it's south because look what happens to the C. Isolated. So not sound there. SO, but there's no U. Okay, it's not like sound. Maybe noise. I'm thinking about like animal noise or things like that. Or is it just frustration? Right? Are these vocalizations of frustration? Is vocalizations our spanagram? I don't think so. All right, I'm gonna have to look around the edges and see what locks in, I suppose. We've got GURP. I mean, I see cider. I don't know why it would be cider. It's not. Ciders. No. Okay. Drink. Huh. It's missing the G. We got race and racer. Raced. None of that. What's this X doing? Ah. Ox. Rex. Vex. I'm vexed. Curly. Not curly? Oh, weird. Pearly. I know these are spelled wrong. Deer. With a shot. I feel like this LY has to be something, right? Plied. Voo. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. What's this OU doing? Ouch. Ouchie. No. Things you say when you get hurt. Ouchie. Oh man, I'm lost. I had a lot of ideas and none of them panned out. Ruder, this puzzle. Do I hint? I might hint just to get started on this. Because I've looked around the edges. I've tried a bunch of words. None of them locked in. I have no idea what our theme is. So I looked for stuff like warning or back off. Read. None of these really make sense. Deep. Pre. All right, I'm gonna hint. What is this? Wait, what's I feel like I gotta split up this K and R. Kedir. What is this? Rydek. You get ride while I'm here. Oh, what's the K doing? Because I don't think we're to KR, right? Cried, creed, creddy. No, I don't think we have KR. Decry. That's how you spell decry, right? Idirk. Dirk. Dirk. Eddirk. What are we doing? What? How do you unscramble KR? Okay, I'm going to highlight it. How do you unscramble this? DR? No, we can't do the unscramble. Unfortunately, by looking at unscramble, you miss the connectivity. You can't do DR. I'm just trying to stare at DIERK here and just finding any unscramble that's a word. But why can't I see it? Is it ending in like IKE? No, we can't do IKE. I'm gonna have to double hint this one. I don't know why. Like I'm just not seeing this word. Irked. Okay, so you're angry. Irked is a weird word, isn't it? Had to double hint irked. That's annoying. So if you're annoyed, or I mean, it is what I thought. It's like you're angry, you're annoyed, you're saying back off, you're grumpy. You're grumpy, you're irked, you're pithy. I don't know. Let's look at CROSSTOTY. Cross, is it? No. Oh. I thought it would be cross. That might be our spanogram then. Ouchie. What are other words for that? You're irked, you're grumpy, you're annoyed. Is annoyed not here? Angry. What are other words for this? I mean, cross is definitely a word for it. Okay, well, let's say cross was part of our spanogram. What else do we have around here? Like DER, DEX. Maybe it is vexed. I said vex earlier, but I didn't see vexed. So is it cross? Ow. Crossbow. It's cross something. We got to end on the right somehow. Crossword. That's kind of funny that it's crossword, like words for when you're cross. Touchy. There we go. Touchy. 3 words left. Cranky. Surly and peeved. Did I say peeved earlier? Draw it, right? All right. Crossword. Okay. All right. I had to double hint to get started with irked, but once I did, I figured it out. I feel like I was on the right track, but didn't think it was quite that. Okay. Anyway. That's it for the games in this video, but if you'd like to watch Wordle, you can just wait for the credits and click in the middle, and it should link right to there. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.